If they sense that the baby is ill and will not survive, then they throw the baby away out of the nest.
Hello friends, here is Siddheswar with you and you are watching my YouTube channel My Birds My Love. I cordially welcome all my subscribers and viewers to my channel with a new video.
Friends, this is my colony of cockatiel birds. Now I have 12 pairs. Previously the number was less, but I have recently purchased. Recently, I mean 3 or 4 months ago, I purchased a number of cockatiels, and now this is a colony of 14 pair cockatiels. I tell in the previous videos that cockatiels are very friendly kinds of birds. They like human beings and they are easy to tame. So they are much popular as pet birds, and if we take proper care of them, if we provide them nutritious food and take care of them, then we can get good breeding from my cockatiels. I already have a video of feeding cockatiels properly or their proper diet and good diet. I hope you have seen the videos, and if you have not, I will share the link in the description, friends. You can see them. But friends, while rearing cockatiels or keeping them as pets, we may face some problems. The common problem regarding this is throwing the eggs out of their nest, and the other problem is the driving away premature babies from the nest. Recently, I faced both the problems. These problems are not very rare, though they are not the problems that we often may face. But now I am going to tell you how I dealt with the problems and how I tried in my way to solve the problems. But before that, I would like to feed the cockatiel babies that have already been driven from their nest by their parents. Look friends, this baby was driven out of the nest by its parents, and I am going to feed it. This baby was in that nest in the corner. Look here, in this breeding box in the corner, the baby was here, and it was put twice after being driven away, but it was thrown away again. So I have decided to take it in hand feeding. Seeing me, it has escaped under the cage, and I am going to take it with the net catch for bird catching. Look, it has a deep red spot in the throat. Actually, it was bitten by probably its parents or the other birds, and I will take it out and take it to my study for hand feeding. Friends, before that, I would like to request you, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe my channel and share it with your friends, and remember to press the bell icon after subscription that you can get the notification whenever I upload a new video. And please remember to give likes and comments, friends. Now the bird is out, but its nail has stuck in the net. I am just removing the nest, and as it is injured, so I have worn the sanitized gloves that it gets no more infection from any kind of problems. Now after taking it from the net, I am going to take it to the room beside the bird setup, and I will feed it with the hand feeding formula for cockatiels that I purchased online, and I would mix a little neopeptine, though it is not necessary to mix neopeptine, but I don't want to take any risk, so I will do it. Now I am going to feed the baby. Actually, hand feeding formulas are well prepared and they don't need any kind of medicines like neopeptine. But now today I am going to feed the baby for the first time, and I don't want to take any risk of getting indigestion. So I would like to mix the neopeptine, a few drops, with the hand feeding formula. Actually, I am not quite easy with hand feeding the birds, so little birds. So I will try my best, but I don't know how much it will be successful. Actually, Bapon does it. Bapon helps me in all the bird related problems or any kind of works. Now I have dropped 4 drops of neopeptide in the hand feeding formula, and now I am going to take it in a 10 ml syringe and I will try my best to feed the baby. Actually, the baby was not fed anything by its parents in during the last 3 or 4 hours, or it may be long when I observed it. So its stomach is empty and it needs a little food immediately, and Bapon is not available now, so I am to feed the baby. Now I have fixed a extra rubber needle in the syringe and I am trying my best to feed the baby, and it is not too much interested, but the few drops that is getting into its mouth, it's trying to have it. Actually, it has much injury in the throat, and I have already used T-Bact, and I expect that it will get soon. T-Bact is a very good ointment, and now I am trying my best to feed the baby. It is taking very little amount of hand feeding, and now I am not feeling easy to feed it here, so I will to take it on my lap that I can feed it easily. Then I think it would be easier for me to feed the baby. I must feed it because its stomach is empty. Now it is it is taking very little amount of hand feeding, and I am trying to push whenever it is taking the syringe in its mouth. It has taken almost 1 or 1.5 ml of the hand feeding, and just I want to feel something in its stomach, and then Bapon will come after 2 or 3 hours and feed it well. Now I have succeeded in feeding the baby. Look, the stomach is a little larger than before. Now it will be enough for 2 or 3 hours, and then Bapon will arrive and feed the baby well. And I will also share the video with you when Bapon will feed the baby. Look at these babies, friends. These two also were thrown out of their nests. This is a pearl baby. It has grown a little larger, and this is smaller than the pearl baby. This was the cream color. These both were thrown out of the nest. We tried to put them in the nest, but they were driven out again. This is the nest box in which both the babies were, but now they have been driven out by their parents. Now Bapon is feeding the baby. He has taken the hand feeding formula in the syringe, and now he is feeding it well. And we have to put on 2 or 3 ml at least in the stomach that it can survive well. Now we will keep him in this empty cage for some time because we have 2 other babies to feed. Then we will take it away from my bird setup. Now look, these 2 babies were also driven out from the nest, and its parents did not feed them. These 2 babies are a little bigger. Look, all the feathers are in their body, but they are still not self-feeding, and they need feeding because this baby did not try to get any food, though it was taken near food and put near food. So we felt that it also needs hand feeding for some more days. And the other baby that you will see is much bigger than this also, but that is also not self-feeding, so it also needs hand feeding for some days. Look, the baby is here. It is a pearl baby. Both these were in the same nest box and both were driven. We also tried to put it in the box once or twice, but they were out again. It may be that they came themselves again, or it may be their parents drove them away. Whatever may be the matter, now we have to feed them because this also did not take any food throughout 5 or 6 hours, as I have observed. So we have to feed the baby. But I think that this baby does not need hand feeding for more than 2 or 3 days, because it was trying to get some food but it was not able to feed itself. I think it will soon become self-feeding, but if it does not become self-feeding, then we will have to continue hand feeding for some more days. Friends, when the birds are in wild, cockatiel parents are seen to drive their babies away when they become almost of the age of self-feeding, that is about 12 weeks of age. But when they are in cage or colony, if the babies remain in the nest for more days after becoming of the age of self-feeding, either they bite them or attack them and drive them away of the nest, or sometimes they are seen to try to have mating with the babies. This is not uncommon in case of cockatiels. In case of budgeriars, we found that if they don't get enough food in the cage or colony, they often kill the weaker babies that they can feed the other babies well and raise them well. But that does not happen generally in case of cockatiels. But it is seen if there are 4 or 5 babies in a single nest box, and the little one, the last baby to come out of the egg, does not get the chance of getting enough food because the other bigger babies take the much amount of food, and they often die due to this reason, and the cause of their death may be due to the congestion in the nest box and the attack of the other babies. In this kind of things I saw in my setup. Another incident is also seen that cockatiel parents drive away the sick babies from the nest. If they sense that the baby is ill and will not survive, then they throw the baby away out of the nest. I have also seen this in my setup. Because friends, you can also observe it. If a baby comes out of the nest and it is not of self-feeding age, it often is seen that the baby is healthy. If the baby is healthy, the parents feed after coming out of the nest. But often the babies that are sick are not fed after they get out of the nest in premature age. This is very difficult to raise the sick babies. The only way to seek them is to hand feed the babies and give proper treatment. And the problem of throwing the eggs or eating the eggs, we have to use calcium and vitamins and minerals properly, that they get fertile eggs. Because in most cases, when the cockatiels break or throw the eggs are either unfertile or not complete or proper. So we have to give proper amount of minerals, vitamins and proper nourishing food that they can lay fertile and good eggs. I have solved the problem of throwing the eggs from the nest in this way almost completely, and the sick babies must be raised by hand feeding when they are driven out of the boxes. So friends, I hope you like the video, and if you like it, you know what you have to do. So friends, please do those things if you like the video. We will meet in the next video. Thank you very much friends. Namaskar.